Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Maria. Today I'm finally gonna film a video that I have been wanting to film for a very long time. Taking us a bit back to 2020, the year of the Panini Miss Rona, I went back to my birth country and left every single thing, well, not every single thing, but most of the things that I own here in the UK. Amongst those things was my makeup bag. I was in my birth country for about a year and a half. That doesn't sound right. A year and a couple months, but it was definitely more than a year. Then I came back, I moved places, and a year later, I'm still moving in. I've got boxes all over the place. I am a very unorganized person, to say the least. But I have been wanting to do this video, and I keep postponing it because that's who I am as a person. I postpone things until I can't no more. The other day, I was decluttering my current makeup collection, and I found. Oh, fuck. I just hit the microphone. I found this bad boy right here, which is all the makeup that I left here in London. It's been sitting in a drawer for. When did I move here? About a year ago? More than a year ago. But it was sitting on a box 1 year before that. So, the makeup in here, not gonna lie, can be anywhere in between 1 year old, more than 1 year old, a year and a half old, and 3 years old, which. So without further ado, I'm gonna just go through the bag and see what I can find to put on my face. This is not the brightest of ideas. One, because God knows how my skin's gonna react. I have very sensitive skin. But I've also got plans in about 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours. So going out in public with a full face of expired makeup. Wish me luck. Also kind of nervy, not gonna lie, because a lot of the makeup in this bag, let's just say that the creators are cancelled nowadays. A lot of the people here, and yeah, you're about to see it anyway, so you're bound to know. I also have enough makeup to maybe make a second, third video of this, or I might as well just do a TikTok on it. So in the description box, you can find the link to my TikTok and the rest of my social media so you don't miss when I post that video. And honestly, I'm quite funny. You don't want to miss out on my TikTok. It's very niche, but it's funny. Who remembers these palettes? Those were the shit for the longest times. Oh my god. It feels extremely gross. Shocky. And I'm gonna be putting this on my face. Can't wait. We love some blush with an eyelash stuck to it. This is so disgusting. Remember when I said that all this makeup was maybe between 3 and 1.5 years old? I absolutely lied because I just found this lipstick. And if you're a Little Mix fan, you might recognize this as their lipstick from their collection with Collection, I think the brand it's called. A friend got me this when we were 15. I got 4 different types of foundations, and they're all a different shade. I might use the Fenty Beauty one because I also have the concealer somewhere, and that would be a safe combination, you know? Similar formula, hopefully, I hope. This is so gross. Oh my god, I'm throwing this away. I'm not putting this on my face. There is no way. I've got brushes. I have everything for a full face, minus contour. I only have the Hoola bronzer, which I'm just going to use as contour. I am not one to apply foundation with brush. Actually, no. I'm going to wet my beauty blender just in case. But I'm going to try to use this because it's the part of the video. Expired. Do makeup brushes expire? I don't think so. But this is old. This is very old. I got this in high school in my senior year. And I graduated 2017. So can you tell which primer was my holy grail? Or which brand for primers, more like. But surprisingly, I am not going to be using that one. Can you please stop moving? I'm going to be using something more risky and gross because look at that. Can you guess? That was not the original color. Ooh, oh, I don't know if I want to put that on my face. I'm going to put it on my face. And if I rush out, I rush out. You know what? It's fine. Oh, by the way, this is the Plump and Prime Luxury Yes. Luxury Face Plumping Primer Serum by Too Faced. I mean, it feels a bit tacky, but I think it was meant to feel tacky originally. I can't remember. Not gonna lie. I'm also gonna use the Pore Primer the original one, question mark. I have no recollection of any of these primers, not gonna lie. It looks exactly the same as it used to. We're looking plumpy, now we're looking fresh. So I'm gonna go with the Fenty foundation. The Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. This is in the shade 160, question mark. Is that burning? I feel like it's burning. Okay, no. I'm switching to where is it? I'm switching to my beauty blender because I cannot be bothered. I look like a ghost. For concealer, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty, what's it called? Instant Retouch Concealer in the shade 170. You can tell that I never wear concealer. I don't know how to apply it. And for that, I'm gonna go with my Cancelled Person concealer brush. Okay, my eyes are starting to water. Don't know from what, but why? Okay, for some reason this side is not blending out as well as this side, but you know what? We're moving on. We're moving on to the next thing. I'm gonna go with the Hoola bronzer. This is the light one, right? I have no idea. Is there even shades in the Hoola bronzers? I can't remember. What have I done? It doesn't look as bad in person as it does in camera. Because in camera, it kind of looks like I'm playing in mud. But powder now. I'm gonna use a Spun loose face powder. I think that did not change color. I don't have an appropriate brush to put this on, so I'm gonna put it with this one and add the tiniest bit at the end of the brush and just do that. That did not work. What else? Blush. For blush, I have my Givenchy blush with my eyelash on it, or I have this NARS Chic Unfiltered palette. My mom gave this to me, or is this one's hers? Because I have two of these. One of them belongs to my mother, and the other one is mine, but they're different palettes. Like this is the one, unfiltered one, and the other one's the unfiltered two. I am going to go for the one with my sticky eyelash in it. Oh, that looks shocky. I mean, powders look shocky, but this feels wrong. This feels wrong, so maybe I'll go with the unfiltered one. Actually, I'm going to use this shade right here, which is Out There, question mark. I am going to go with this brush, because I didn't learn my lesson with the setting powder. I mean, to be fair, it's a way better brush to apply your blush than your setting powder. For my highlight, I have three options. Two of them were my holy grail. Actually, I have four options, but one's a liquid highlight. This was one of my holy grails, and it's the Wet n Wild highlight powder in the shade Precious Petals. I used to be obsessed with this. Well, there it is, kind of coming through. This was also another holy grail. I went through one of these maybe like 6 months. And usually my highlights and in general all my makeup lasts quite a while. But this one, I was obsessed with this one. I think I'm going to use it for all time's sake. But that's one of the options. And the last bit, which I already showed before, is the Glow Kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Oh, this. It do be looking very shocky. It looks, you know what it looks like? It looks, that'd be kind of crusty. Like there's bits in my hand. It'd be looking like those fake palettes that you buy. Once you feel them, you kind of realize that they are fake as hell. That one swatched quite nicely though. This is the marshmallow one. Oh, the Starburst is also quite nice, which is this one right here. Yeah, I would say the lighter shades swatched better than, as in this two swatched better than these two. I think I'm gonna go with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Resi. I never know how to pronounce this, but beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. Grab this brush, which doesn't seem too safe to do my highlight with, but it will have to do. Oh my god, that's horrible. But it is what it is. It's the whole point. It's the whole point of doing my makeup with expired stuff, including the three brushes that I have in this kit. I've got a couple options, but I think I'm gonna go with the Essence Lash Princess, because this used to be my favorite one. Like, look at that wand. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. You know, I thought this was gonna be very, very dry, but it is surprising me. I was gonna do my eyeshadow. Oh, I'm an idiot. Why am I like this? Oh my god, eyebrows. I was really gonna go out with this ugly ass pair of eyebrows that I have. Okay. What do I even have? Did I recall? Did I see anything? Do I even have anything for eyebrows? I should. I don't recall seeing anything. Hello? Am I missing something? I didn't find anything for my eyebrows, but I found this. What the hell is that? When have I ever used this? I look like I've got, oh my god, what's it called? Frostbite. If anyone was wondering, that is the, what is this? Lipstick, Too Faced, Unicorn Tears. I found the eyebrow stuff. I've got a broken pencil by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I've got the Gimme Brow by Benefit. And I think I'm gonna go with that one. This used to be my favorite thing in the world. I mean, I think this type of product in general is still my favorite thing because I am not the best when it comes to doing my eyebrows, and pencils or anything that isn't kind of like this kind of motion is not motion, but like type of product. You know what I mean? I get messy. I do horrible eyebrows. Next, I'm gonna do my powder, and I'm kind of scared because this be looking very questionable. I don't think I'm putting this one. So my other only option is, oh, it's not as dark as I thought it was, but it's this one that doesn't look moldy, and it's the CoverGirl Clean Skin Pressed Powder in the shade Classic Beige. And I'm gonna grab yet another big brush that I have. Why do I have so many big brushes? I do not understand, but I never go around to fixing the highlight. But at this point, I'm wearing a full face of expired makeup. What can I do? Finally, well, not so finally, because I still need to do my lips. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Makeup Setting Spray Oil Control Setting Spray. Now that I am all set, it's lipstick time. I'm gonna go with my Kat Von D Ludwig. I wonder if they still sell these now that the brand has been all rebranded. So this is the final look. It's giving Lighting McQueen vibes. I shaded a little bit in the eyes, and I'll get into that in a couple seconds. But the lipstick that I applied dried down a bit too matte for my liking. It was clinging into my dry patches and all that, which originally it didn't do. So I'm gonna assume that it has to do with, you know, the whole expired bit. I don't know why I do this, because, I mean, it's been a while. It's been in storage for a while. I'm too lazy to do the math. Now that I think about it, I had the timeline wrong. It's been 2 years and 4 months rather than a little bit over a year. But yeah, because I left this 2020 and then I came back 2021 and then I moved September 2021 to this place, and now it's, well, October 2022. So it's been like 2 years. This product's applied beautifully for being in storage for 2 years and 4 months, and obviously being owned a bit longer as well. Can't think of specific products, but for a while. Except obviously the primer, which changed color, and I still put it on my face. Going back to the eyes, so I, as I mentioned, cheated because, well, mainly with the eyeliner, because back then in 2020, I was not very much into eyeliner. I started getting into eyeliner quite recently, mainly colorful, but today I decided to go for a classic black. So I went in with the NYX Epic Ink Liner. For the eyeshadow though, I did use one of the palettes that I found in my makeup bag, and it's the Yes Please palette by Colourpop. This was given to me by a friend for Christmas 3 years ago. I would like to think it was the Christmas before the pandemic, so 2019. And I think I used it once. I only used kind of like this shades here, and they weren't that much pigmented. So today, it did a pretty good job, I'm not gonna lie. I used the shade Spoiler in my lower lash line. In my inner corners, I'm using the Butter Cake, which is this one right here. And you know what? It's giving Lightning McQueen vibes, but you know what? It's a vibe. I think I'm gonna be filming a couple clips throughout the night just to see how mainly the foundation and the setting spray work, as well as the pressed powder, which I have lost. I definitely think I'm keeping some of these in my collection, mainly because they were favorites and they haven't burned my skin, they don't feel that gross. Some of them, those that felt very shocky, I think I will be tossing away, or no, they're not safe for donation, so I'm not even gonna donate them. I'm gonna just toss them away. Hello, it is currently 3:37 in the morning. And this is not an update on that particular makeup look that I did because I completely forgot to film updates on that, but I have been using the Fenty Beauty foundation every single day since that. This holds so nicely. I do gotta say, it's a bit obvious, but I have gotten multiple new pimples after I started using the foundation. This is a bit oily around the nose area because that's just my skin. But apart from that, it looks absolutely flawless. And I think I powdered up maybe once or twice tonight, and we were still in the boat, so it was like 11 p.m. I hated that angle. I don't know why I did it so close, but I am quite impressed. Am I gonna keep using this foundation even though it is giving me the breakout of my life? Yes. Do I love it? Yes. Should I buy a new one? Yes. Am I gonna do it? No. So I'm just gonna keep on using this until something bad happens to my skin. But yeah, that is the mini update. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not, please consider sticking around and subscribing down below. Everything is linked down below as products used, which some of them might be discontinued. I don't know. It's been so long since I've owned them / used them, so maybe some of them are not even in the market anymore. But if they are and you think you might like them, then they will be linked down below. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I shall see you on the next one.